What's up, guys? This is Chris from DraftDashboard.com. Here are my DFS picks for NBA Sunday, January 27th. These picks apply for DraftKings and FanDuel. Before I get started, please drop a like on this video and hit that red subscribe button and hit that bell icon so you don't miss our new videos. In this video, I'm going to go over my top picks for today's NBA slate. And if you stick around to the very end of this video, we'll use the Draft Dashboard tools to make a DFS lineup using the picks we just made. Okay, let's take a look at the point guard position. I'm going to give you a value play here. I like Trey Burke from the New York Knicks playing the Miami Heat, who have a really good defense, but Trey Burke scored 39 fantasy points in 33 minutes last game. He's averaging 19.8 fantasy points per game on the season and an average of 20 minutes per game with a 26% usage rate. Emmanuel Mudiay is out, so Trey Burke is going to get the same opportunity he did last game. He's got a tougher matchup, but he's only $3,900 DraftKings salary, same price on FanDuel. I love that FanDuel price, projected at 18.3 fantasy points here tonight. That's almost 5 times value. He can go for 30, 40. We saw it last game. I like Trey Burke here versus the Miami Heat. So I just wanted to let everybody know we added projected ownership. It first updates mid-afternoon and then it will be updated throughout the day based on injuries and other information that comes out. So we show the projected ownership right here in the position optimizer so you can see right next to every player what their projected ownership is for the main DFS slate. So now you can easily see who's going to be chalk, who's going to be low owned. This is one of the most important stats you're going to look at to help build your lineups and pick your players. Okay, let's take a look at the shooting guard position. I like Donovan Mitchell from the Utah Jazz playing the Minnesota Timberwolves, who give up the 11th most fantasy points overall, and they give up the 7th most fantasy points to opposing shooting guards. Donovan Mitchell has scored 54, 62, and 53 fantasy points in his last 3 games, averaging 36.8 fantasy points per game on the season in an average of 33 minutes per game with a 31% usage rate. Donovan Mitchell is $8,800 DraftKings salary. He's $100 less on FanDuel, so I love that FanDuel price. Projected at 39.1 fantasy points here tonight, he's going to need about 42 fantasy points to hit 5 times value. There's an implied total of 220.5 points in this game. It's a fast-paced game. I love Donovan Mitchell here versus the Minnesota Timberwolves. Real quick, guys, I got great news. For a limited time, we're offering a full 30-day trial to Draft Dashboard. You can try all of our DFS tools for all sports. You can try the position optimizer where you can see the top players ranked for each position. And we added a new player trends tool where you can see the top salary differences between FanDuel and DraftKings. It's a really good tool to help you pick out value for the site that you're playing on. Oh, and if you're tired of doing research every day, we just added a cheat sheet that shows hand-picked plays for the slate. No confusing stat lines, no headaches, just a simple cheat sheet that shows the absolute best players for your lineups. Okay, let's take a look at the small forward position. I like Andrew Wiggins from the Minnesota Timberwolves playing the Utah Jazz, who have a really good defense, but Andrew Wiggins has scored 43, 41, and 31 fantasy points in his last 3 games, averaging 30 fantasy points per game on the season in an average of 34 minutes per game with a 25% usage rate. Andrew Wiggins is only $5,900 DraftKings salary. He's $500 more on FanDuel, projected at 34.4 fantasy points here tonight. That's almost 6 times value. This is a home game, a fast-paced game. I love Andrew Wiggins here versus the Utah Jazz. Before I continue with the picks, I'm excited today because we added a new contest for everyone watching. If you want to enter the drawing for $100 PayPal, all you need to do is like this video, hit that subscribe button, and make a quick comment below to be entered into the drawing. We'll reply to a random comment and let you know that you won, and then we'll send you $100 PayPal. So it's that easy, and we pick a new winner every Saturday and announce them in our video. So get your comment in now so I can add another entry for you. Okay, who do we have at the power forward position? I like Aaron Gordon from the Orlando Magic playing the Houston Rockets, who have a middle-of-the-pack defense overall, and they're also middle-of-the-pack defending opposing power forwards. Aaron Gordon has scored 48 and 22 fantasy points since coming back from that one-game absence. He averages 33.4 fantasy points per game on the season and an average of 33 minutes per game with a 22% usage rate. Aaron Gordon is $6,600 DraftKings salary. He's 100 more on FanDuel, projected at 33.9 fantasy points here tonight. That's over 5 times value. The implied total of 222 points in this game. I like Aaron Gordon tonight versus the Houston Rockets. Okay, moving on to the center position. Of course, you got Karl Anthony Towns. He's always in play. But I like DeAndre Jordan from the Dallas Mavericks playing the Toronto Raptors, who have a middle-of-the-pack defense overall, and they're also middle-of-the-pack defending opposing centers. DeAndre Jordan has scored 33, 51, and 39 fantasy points in his last 3 games, averaging 34.9 fantasy points per game on the season in an average of 31 minutes per game with a 15% usage rate. DeAndre Jordan is $7,100 DraftKings salary. He's 600 more on FanDuel, projected at 34.4 fantasy points here tonight. He's going to need about 37 fantasy points to hit 5 times value. That's something he's done in 3 out of his last 5 games. In his last 5 versus Toronto, he has a 47, a 29, a 58, and a 28. So I like DeAndre Jordan here versus the Toronto Raptors. If you want to try all these daily fantasy tools for yourself, click the link in the description below this video or just go to draftdashboard.com. You can use our DFS lineup optimizer to build quality lineups using our picks and your own custom player pool. Click the link in the description below this video and try all these daily fantasy tools right now. Thanks so much for watching. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel and hit that bell icon so you can get instant updates whenever we post a new video. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. If you enjoyed this video, please smash that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Oh, and please comment below with your favorite player for this NBA slate. I love to hear what you guys have to think. Thanks again, and good luck.